honor and dishonor is very important when we're talking about the legal aspect of things. So in this video, we're talking about being sued by a debt collector or being sued by anybody. We need to understand what honor and dishonor is and how you can find yourself being out of dishonor. I do want to put it out there that this is not a legal advice. I do not work for a legal team. This is just educational purposes. This is just me, your sister, giving you information that we all have access to. Information from books, okay? Strictly from the books. We all have access to books. You got some type of library. You got an Amazon. You can search up. This is information, okay? One of the books, let me give y'all some titles. The Essential Business Desk Reference, okay? This is a contract book, okay? Contracts are important. We sign contracts every day. Another book that you guys may want to go grab is Black Law Dictionary. What's another good one? A Trustee on Equity Pleading and Practices, Contracting Examples and Explanations. These are all books, okay, that kind of help you, not kind of, but help you put yourself in a position of understanding what these contracts is about, how to hold yourself up in court, and what information is available to you so you won't find yourself in a jam thinking somebody got authority over you. Nobody has authority over us. We just need to know what to say and how to say it. We say the wrong things and we get scared half the time and go hide. Go get you some books, especially about contracts. Just search up contract law books. Now, I can say, speaking from experience and other people that I know, most of us go in dishonor with dealing with debt collectors, okay? Debt collectors usually win the case because we don't know how to properly assert ourselves when it comes to legal matters. We don't know what to say and we don't know what to do. So let's start with dishonor. How are you going in dishonor with these debt collectors? What are you not doing? What are you not understanding? The way we used to handle, bills, these bills that they send us in the mail is not the correct way to handle them. There's a certain type of way you handle mail. It's a certain type of way you perform. It's a certain type of way you talk when dealing with these people. It's a whole different language. It should have been taught in school. I'm telling you, if you want to hide something from somebody, put it in the book. Put in the book. It's a reason why it wasn't taught in school. But this is why I'm trying to tell y'all, you got to follow what I'm saying. The debt collector sends you a bill. He sends you an offer. He presents you something. Now I got to figure out how to accept this offer. What do I do? So they send you this bill in the mail, this presentment, this offer, and you do nothing. You go mute. You didn't respond. You do nothing. Some of us put this mail in the garbage. Some of us put it in our kitchen drawer. We do nothing with the offers. Now you have found yourself in dishonor. You have put yourself in dishonor because you didn't respond. You said, hey, it's a bill. Let me throw it away. Let me put it in the kitchen drawer. You wait for months and months on end and then somebody reaching out to you. You not responding is not good, okay? That's not good. You have put yourself in dishonor. Your silence is known as acquiescence. Nothing. You do nothing with the situation. You're dishonoring the situation. That's being in dishonor, not responding, being mute, throwing it away, putting it in the kitchen drawer. Nothing. So if somebody sends you a bill in the mail or somebody trying to sue you, accept the offer, okay? Accept the presentment. It's all about understand offer and acceptance. We have to understand that. You have to research about offer and acceptance. Get books about it. Like I said, get these contracts. Understand offer and acceptance. Okay, but we've been taught to run and hide because we think we did something wrong, but it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's not what you say. It's about what you can prove, okay? And as I get further in this video, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's not what you say about me. It's what you can prove about me. You present me an offer, I accept it. Those are legal terms. This is the way to handle yourself. It's not about, oh, I don't hold that. I ain't did that. Somebody put that in my name. We so quick to argue and try to defend ourselves. So we have to throw away the old way of doing things. You don't have to prove a point to anybody. So we got to let go of what we learned. Okay, excuse me, I'm burping. This tea got me full. We don't have to try to prove ourselves to nobody. We just got to understand and jump in the game and understand this language. Because truthfully, this is why a lot of us are suffering. We go to court. We dealing with everyday life. We're signing contracts. We're getting beat out of stuff. We're not being presented the right documentations when it comes to these corporations. We're just signing because we don't understand the language. And the language is in books. Now, what does that look like, staying in honor? What do you have to do? Now, one of the ways you can stay in honor is accepting the bill and paying it, okay? You not putting up a fight. You ain't arguing with nobody. You just accepting whatever bill somebody sends you in the mail and say you owe. You're paying it. You have stayed in honor. Now, the second way to stay in honor is accepting the offer, accepting the presentment. You accepting the offer that somebody sent you in the mail, that bill, them trying to sue you. I accept the offer. I accept your presentment, but with conditions. You accepting the offer with conditions is you giving them a counter offer. Okay, so this is called a conditional acceptance. I accept your offer. I accept this offer, but with these conditions. I accept it. So you can accept the offer and just pay it and don't put up a fight, or you can accept it under conditions. See, I'm an under condition type of person. You're not just going to send me something and expect me to pay it. Okay, especially now that I know what I'm talking about and I've been reading and understanding. Like, we don't know what's going on, so we believe everything somebody sent us, we just gotta follow suit, and that's not the case. Okay, it's deeper. I'm not gonna go too deep in this video. I'm just staying on offer and acceptance, but and staying in honor and dishonor. But if we truly understood what was going on, everybody needs to be accepted, but under these conditions. Okay, some people just paying bills, but like I said, I'm not just around here just paying anything you send me, or you just can't take me to court and get away with it. Nah. So I conditionally accept your offer upon proof of claim. I need verified evidence. I need substantiated proof. I need it. I accept it, but under these conditions. So this is why it's so important to respond to debt collectors or anybody trying to sue you. You know, you have to prove that these allegations are true. I need verified signatures, okay, with my name on it. I need you to bring some substance to this claim. What can you provide me? It's not about you trying to defend yourself. They asking you questions. You need to answer their question with a question. That's facts. You have to understand what you're talking about. It's not about what we've been taught. You bring allegations against me, I need you to prove something to me, and I'm coming in peace. You don't have to be angry. You have to come in peace and let them know what you're talking about. I accept, but under these conditions, upon proof of claim. I mean, give me something. That goes for anybody trying to sue you. Anybody. I'm talking about anybody trying to sue you. You're not going in, running your mouth, trying to give facts about what you did and how it was done. You're asking them questions and you're answering with questions. It's not about what you know, but what you can prove in court. So if you're not responding to these people or responding to a bill or somebody trying to sue you, you just falling out of dishonor. You're dishonoring everything. You're just, what that's saying is you agree to the allegations. You ain't saying nothing. So for example, if you got somebody trying to sue you, most of the time they got an attorney or something sending you some type of letter in the mail talking about, we here to advise you that we are a law firm and we representing such and such. What? Who are you? And who are you representing? An attorney can't hold legal capacity in court and stand and hold allegations against you. Who are they? Who are you? And you saying I did what? I mean, who are you? You taking me to court and telling me that I did what? This is an attorney. You can't hold legal allegations against me in court. That's law, y'all. An attorney can't come after you. This is why it's so important to understand who you are, because we are just accepting anything, thinking that attorneys have this power. They sent me something in the mail. We get scared. We're not responding the right way because we don't know. I get it. We don't know. But I'm here to tell you that can't no attorney come after you. They was not there. How could they stand in court and say, hey, you did this and that? So that's why you got to read and understand. They can't. And we can go deeper, and on other videos I would do so. But right now we're just talking about honor and dishonor. But an attorney cannot stand in court and say you did anything. So if you don't know that, you're going to find yourself in a conversation with an attorney arguing with them. You sit in court trying to plead a case with an attorney. So if you are asking for verified statements, you are asking the claimant to prove their claim by oath or affidavit. I need you to affirm and swear that the evidence that you are trying to place against me is true. You have to swear and affirm that this is true in court. How can an attorney do that? Y'all got to think about it. Now, how can they do that? You talking about this was me, I did this. You who's representing somebody else. How? So we can't get scared when no attorney come after us. We really need to be like, I got this. Who are you? I ain't got nothing to say to you. You need to, what? You got an attorney. Who? Doing what? Were you there? Like, were you there when this situation took place? Because you saying that I'm this person. Was you there? I mean, like, they don't have the ability to do so. They don't have the power to stand in court and say that these allegations are true. So this is why it's so important to respond to mail. You got to respond to your mail. These bills, people sending you stuff in the mail, because you got people coming after you from years ago. Stuff you didn't that happened years ago, and now somebody trying to sue you. You have completely fell out of honor. It's been like over a year, and now you get some stuff in the mail. You fell out of honor. We have to learn the language of the law, y'all. Like, it's a way we should be responding, and it starts in the mail, communicating in mail. You need to communicate in mail just like they communicate with you in mail. Offer and acceptance. Learn more about offer and acceptance. When somebody is sending you something to court or for court or a bill, you're taking the offer, you accepting it, you're not arguing upon proof of claim. Your only energy that you should bring in court is, I respect your position, but you just got to prove this to me. The number one mistake we do is we find ourselves in court arguing and trying to prove our point, and that's not what you're supposed to do. A lawyer's job is to get you to sit there and argue with him. That's what they go to school for, to argue a claim. You're not arguing with lawyers. You have lost already. That's not what you do. You know who you are. You a man. You a woman. I'm not arguing with you. Who are you? You do your job and I'm going to do mine. And I'm going to say less. So if the other party is presenting you something, you counter offer it. When you're not saying anything and you go to court and you be sent you have to go in the courtroom, they did their part. They didn't send you letters. You go in court without nothing. But let's say they sent you a letter. You respond right away. They respond. You sent them a counter offer. We're in communication. We're honoring each other. Now, when you get to the courtroom, the court will allow us to figure this situation out. It's all about the exchange of documents and how well you keep up with your documentation through the mail. Now we got to figure this out. As you know, the court is not left in position to say, all right, the favor goes to such and such company because I fell out of honor and didn't say nothing. This is why this part is so important to make sure you respond, because when you go to court, the court is the judge. Let me say, he's not the one that's making the decision if you have stayed in honor and presented your offer, your counter offer. Because your whole thing is prove to me. The judge, when you go to court, the judge can't sit and say, or they can't say you didn't respond. You responded. So it's going to fall in your favor. You know why? How could they prove? They can't prove that you have done what they so-called say you done. They can't prove verified information. They can't prove this evidence. They can't prove that these allegations is true. I want you to prove it to me. Prove that I owe you something. Prove that I did this and that. It goes deeper. So if you do that little part, and you may not understand, and you may think, oh, they're going to be able to prove. No, they can't. If we truly understood who we was, you'll know that it goes deeper than trying to verify some signatures and saying that I put my name on. It goes deeper than that. And that's why it's important to respond, because this puts you in the position to be the plaintiff. You're no longer the defendant. They sent you an offer. I sent you a counter offer. Now I'm the plaintiff. You have to prove something to me. And if, like I said, if we knew who we were, and I'm not going to talk too much about it in this video, but a lot of the stuff they can't prove, because a lot of things are lies. It's built on lies. So they can't prove a lot of things in court. You can't come and sue me saying to do anything. I'm a natural woman. Who are you trying to sue? We got to truly understand that the power is in our hands. Like, always respond, because it's going to keep you in the place of in power, and now you got to prove me to me, and now you owe me money. Now we going to court talking about how much you owe me, because you didn't pull me in court talking about you an attorney and I did this and that, you represent such and such, and you suing me for what? But if we really study our law, study contract law, study the institutions and these non-disclosures forms that are not being presented to us, I talked about that a lot with these companies. So a lot of this stuff, like I said, is built on lies. So it's like when we go deeper and when we in court asking for information, we're not answering anything. We're asking like, okay, you said I did this. I need this now. Now we go deeper. You didn't pull me in court. Now you got to provide information that you don't even have. It's like you're uncovering the truth. You're setting them up. You're setting them up to asking them to provide information that they cannot provide. So you got to remember to stay in honor, okay? And know that court begins in the mail. It's about the exchange of documents. It's all about who's keeping the best records. And you want to make sure that you're keeping a record of making sure that you are responding. If you dive into what's consumer law, education, I speak on it all. If you dive into your rights as a consumer, dive into these books I named out here, you will understand that they can't prove a lot of the stuff. They can't, they're not going to be able to do it. Like I said, it's built on lies. So stay in honor by responding to your mail. Don't go ghost. You have to stay in honor. So stay blessed, stay encouraged, and don't wait to be great.